Hey everybody, welcome back to another Escape from Tarkov video. In this video, we're talking about the early game meta, the SKS, all bought from the level 1 traders. The SKS is a semi-automatic gun that fires the 7.62x39 round, which is the same as the AKM series of guns. The SKS can either be top-loaded 1 round at a time, or magazine-fed with both 20 or 35 round magazines. So there's 2 variants of the SKS we're going to talk about today. The first one is the regular old SKS that you can buy from Prapor Level 1. It's got the embedded 10 round magazine, and it's top loaded only. There's no mounts you could put on there, no sights you could put on there from this early in the game. All right, so level 1, 21,000 rubles from Prapor, and it gets you right out the gate. You can also buy the ammo from Prapor as well. It's about 91 rubles a round. We'll talk about the ammo here in a second. But this is it, 21,000 rubles, good to go. Straight out the gate. Plop that on your weapon, throw some ammo in your pocket, and you're good to go. The second form of the SKS we're going to talk about today is the OP SKS. Now, the OP SKS is a little different because it does come with a dovetail mount on it. The dovetail mount is what allows you to attach sights and things like that. To get the OP SKS, you come over to Jaeger Level 1, and Jaeger Level 1 sells the OP SKS with the dovetail mount on it for 33,197 rubles. It's a good deal because you do get to put sights and stuff on there. But if you're just trying to pull out an SKS, go as cheap as possible, make sure you go to Prapor for that 21,000 ruble SKS, because there's no reason you should be buying the OP SKS unless you plan on modding it out. So let's talk about modding it out for a little bit. There's a few different sight options you can get from Level 1. Okay, the first one from Prapor is the PSO. Now the PSO has a little bit busy of a reticle. It can be illuminated red if you wanted to, or it can stay black. That's totally up to you. But to install it, you just throw this bad boy on there. Boom. You have an OP SKS with a 4 times zoom, I'm pretty sure. Let's check. Yep, it's a 4 times zoom. Okay, so you got a 4 times zoom scope on your OP SKS from Level 1 traders. Go to woods. Do your woods quests with this, and you'll be able to one-tap some people from distance, or at least see a little better. Now, you do have a few other options, okay? First, you can go to Prapor Level 1 and get the EKP 80-02 reflex sight. Okay, it's a Cobra, just with a mount on it, okay, with a dovetail mount. So that same thing as the PSO gets thrown on there. Boom, good to go. You got a red dot sight on a gun, which can be a little bit more difficult early game, unless you know what you're doing. Now, some other ways, if you want to be a little bit more expensive, Jaeger Level 1 does sell the PK06, which used to be the meta. They changed with the with the sight changes and stuff like that this wipe. They did change a little bit of how it looks, and it's not necessarily meta anymore, but a lot of people are defaulting to this. Okay, so but that's early game right from Jaeger Level 1. You can also get the Cobra sight from Jaeger Level 1. So let's go over to Jaeger real quick. So this sight right here, okay, the Axion Cobra dovetail mount, okay, this one slaps right on that dovetail mount on the OP SKS, and then you can put any red dot sight you want on there. So if you want to come over here and you want to do the 8,400 ruble PK06, or if you want to do the 14,000 ruble Cobra sight, you can do that as well. Some of the other traders, like Peacekeeper, does offer some early level mounts and sights that you can put on, but we're going to focus on these options here. So if you want to attach it, go ahead, throw the Cobra sight on there, throw the PK06 on there, and you've got a level 1 OP SKS with another red dot sight on there. Definitely a little more expensive though, so if you're trying to save some rubles, either stick with the iron sights or go with the Cobra, because the Cobra from the traders, Jaeger sells it for, oh, excuse me, no, Prapor sells this one, Cobra with the dovetail mount, for 10,000 rubles. Okay, very simple, very easy to throw on there, and you're saving yourself a good chunk of change. All right, so make sure you're taking cost into consideration here, especially if you're new. You don't want to blow all your rubles right off the gate, but that is the way to do it. Now, let's talk about magazines. There's a few different magazines options, at least from Level 1. All right, first you can get the 10 round embedded magazine. Okay, it looks like this guy. It comes in the SKS when you buy it. Both the regular SKS and the OP SKS come with this magazine installed already. Or you can go to Peacekeeper Level 1, and if you're trying to spend some dollars, you can buy the 20 round magazine for $70 a pop. So if you're trying to level up Peacekeeper, this is a way to do it as well, especially if you're running the SKS a lot. but you need to remove that internal magazine. So just like we did with the regular SKS, you come down here, just pull it off just like that, and you've removed that magazine. It'll say 0 out of 0 here. All right, that's how you know there's no magazine installed. Then you take your 20 round mag, just pop it right on there. Oh, now you have the SKSs, no matter if you're using the regular SKS or if you're using the OP SKS, you can use those with the 20 round magazine. So now you're able to reload instead of reloading 1 round up top, just like the most annoying reload in the game, in my personal opinion, is top loading the SKS, especially if you're using a 20 round mag or if you're using the 10 round. 20 round mag takes forever. So now this isn't some factory meta. This isn't, you're not going to run into factory unless you're like a PvP god, one tapping people in the face. You are not going to run factory like this. If you're new to the game, don't expect to run into factory and kill everybody. All right, but this is a gun that'll get you through your first maps, get you through woods with the PSO on there. It'll get you through customs if you want to throw a sight on, like a regular red dot sight on there, or the PSO. Totally up to you. But if you're running that stuff, it is going to get you through your first couple raids. Now let's talk about the ammo. So the ammo is about 91 rubles a round, depending on the day. Sometimes the price does fluctuate, but it is a solid round for early game. You're going to penetrate face shields. You're going to penetrate armor, especially early game armor. You're not going to have to worry about running up against class 5, class 6 armors all day early game. All right. Now, if you're also new to the game, this is going to one-tap scavs. It's going to, if you have to, turn a corner, there's a scav there, and you just pull the trigger a bunch of times, it's going to kill them in a few shots, as long as you're landing your rounds. Okay. So make sure you are accurate with this gun because it is semi-automatic only. All right. Into the Battle Buddy app, the penetration on the PS round is 32, which means you're penning through class 3 and then also damaging class 4 armors. Okay, but you're penetrating class 3 every single time. Damage is 57, so it's going to take 2 rounds to chest on somebody who isn't wearing armor at all. So make sure you are hitting your shots. If it's one tap somebody to the face if they have a class 3 face shield on. Okay, so when you're coming up against those chads, like, it's early wipe and they've been playing nonstop for 72 hours and they're up wearing face shields and all that stuff, SKS, for you being in your second raid of the wipe, is going to penetrate their face shield. So as long as you shoot them in the face, it's going to go through. It's a very high chance that it's going to go through and then kill them in 1 round. So as long as you're able to one tap and as long as you're able to be accurate with your rounds, that SKS is going to be killer early in the game. Please don't forget, I do stream on Twitch. My link will be in the description below. If you do like this video, please leave it a like and comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. Also, if you want to help me, please hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this and help out my channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one.